there, I'm Sean Rocky from the Ocean Oasis, longtime skin care enthusiast, and I wanted to tell you a little bit about my favorite way to do your nighttime PM routine. So there's a new sort of concept in skincare called skin cycling, meaning you cycle different products in and out of your routine at nighttime. So we're going to follow a skin cycling session in 4 days. And the first day, the first night, every night you cleanse your skin gently, and then you're going to exfoliate. So we're recommending Prep and Reset pads from Cosmetics. This is a leave-on peel pad that you wipe over the skin, and it has lactic acid and enzymes in it, and it's going to dissolve dead skin cells. So that's night one. You basically cleanse your skin, you exfoliate, you leave that on, you put your moisturizer on, and you go to bed. Night two is gonna be your retinol night, okay? And with retinol, we're recommending the Define. This is a step-up system with cosmetics. So you start with Define, then you go to Refine, then you go to Refine RX, get stronger and stronger as your skin gets used to the product. You know, retinol is not the easiest ingredient for sensitive skin to tolerate. So one thing that I always recommend with my retinol products is a bakuchiol. It's a natural version of retinol, but it also makes retinol more effective, and it helps with the irritation that comes along with using a retinoid. So the Define RX has retinal, or what we call retinaldehyde, which is a very strong version of retinol, but not prescription. So very effective. And then top that off with bakuchiol. That's the second night. After your retinol, you just put your moisturizer on and go to bed that night. No extra serums. Keep it simple on your retinol night. Third night is going to be replenish and just heal the skin. So we're gonna wash gently. Then you could put your serums on. If you're using a mask, like a sheet mask, it's a great night to do that. Put your hyaluronic acid, your hydrating serums, spray your skin, give to the skin that night. Do a mask, kind of reset after that retinol night. And then your fourth night is gonna be kind of like your third night. You're gonna replenish the skin. So 2 nights of replenishment after your retinol. So fourth night, you could do all your serums. I recommend a brightening serum and your hydrating serum. Put your nice rich cream on. And then there's a technique called slugging. And slugging is when you put something occlusive over top of your moisturizer. So the products that I recommend for slugging are, you can use Vaseline, not the worst thing in the world actually. And you're only doing this like once every 4 days in the winter time. Maybe in the summertime, if you're oily or you're acne prone, don't do it. But if you're dry, mature, all year round, you can slug once or twice a week. So you're gonna put all your products on, and then you finish with either Vaseline. The CeraVe Healing Ointment is my favorite thing to use. It's less likely to cause an allergic reaction. It's got all of the ceramides, which help repair your skin barrier. We're gonna talk about the skin barrier in a moment. Or the last thing you can use is something called Aquaphor. Now, Aquaphor is very long-time favorite of dermatologists, but it does have some lanolin in it, which comes from sheep's wool, and it is an allergen. So if you are somebody with sensitive skin who tends to react to certain ingredients, lanolin could be one of those ingredients that really causes an allergic reaction. So Aquaphor, maybe, depending on your skin, how sensitive it is. I prefer the CeraVe Healing Ointment to do slugging with. So slugging is going to create an occlusive barrier over the skin. So it makes whatever you put underneath that product, the slugging product, which is occlusive, more effective. So all your serums. So you want to make sure you never slug over something that's irritating for the skin, right? So you would never slug on your retinol nights because retinol is irritating. You probably don't want to slug on your exfoliating nights. It's just your gentle replenishing nights ingredients that are targeting the skin but are not going to irritate it. So I recommend brightening serums, hydrating serums, peptides are okay, all that good stuff, and then do your slugging. Now, one other thing I wanted to mention is if you are sensitive, like I am, on your retinol night, you might want to do something called reverse slugging. So reverse slugging is before you apply your retinol, you take a little bit of your Vaseline, Aquaphor, or your CeraVe healing ointment, and you occlude, that means create a barrier on certain areas where it tends to be too sensitive. And those are on the crooks of the nose, right here, any creases that you have in your skin. If you have the marionette lines, do those. Around the lips and on the corners of the eyes. These are areas where people tend to react negatively to retinoids. They get red and flaky skin, and then you know that you have broken down your skin barrier. So, reverse slugging will help protect your skin from that. So you just put a little ointment there. When you're using your retinol, it's a pea-size amount. You're gonna look at that pea-size amount and you're gonna go, that's not enough, and you're gonna wanna use more. Don't do that. Retinol is like a medical type ingredient, it's a cosmeceutical, so especially retinaldehyde. You might not have problems for a few days, but then suddenly you're red, irritated, and flaky in those areas. So we want to avoid that by doing reverse slugging, and then always finishing with a nice rich moisturizer. So we can skin cycle 4 nights, and then repeat. Exfoliate, night 1. Retinol products, night 2. Replenishing, hydrating, and repairing with a nice rich mask or hyaluronic serums. And then finally, your richest creams and your slugging night 4. Now, if you are oily and acne prone, be careful what you use to slug with, and maybe you don't want to slug. And this is going to really help to bolster and cultivate a healthy skin barrier, which is one of the most important things for your skin. I would say what we've learned in the past 10 years in skincare, the most important thing is how important it is to protect your skin barrier or your acid mantle, because that's where your skin microbiome lives. We all have a skin microbiome, which is where all of the bacteria, viruses, fungi, different microorganisms live on the surface of your skin. And there's a whole community, a diverse community of different types of microorganisms that are helping you. And you don't want to wipe out those good bugs. So this system of skin cycling helps you get your retinol into the skin and also cultivate a healthy skin barrier so you don't have as many problems and you're getting the most out of your skincare products. So come on into the Ocean Oasis and pick up your 4-night skin cycling program here. We have great other choices, and I'd love to see you for an ocean facial. And here at the Ocean Oasis, we specialize in thalassal therapy, which is the use of seaweed and seawater in your treatments. The cream that I'm recommending here is by Spa Technologies. It is a seaweed-based cream, and this one is lovely because seaweed has 10 times the micronutrients of any plant that grows on land. It helps stimulate your collagen replenishment cycle. This particular cream is the oxygen-infused peptide cream. So it's oxygen, peptides, and a DNA repair enzyme to help reverse the effects of sun damage. So this is my favorite yummy, rich night cream at the moment for anti-aging. Come on down and see us at the Ocean Oasis. We'd love to see you. Have a wonderful day.